Greetings, family. This is Sis Kathy Yvette. Welcome back to my channel. How are we doing on this fabulous Friday? Yay, Freedom Friday. Can't wait for the weekend. Look, I got to talk about what's been going down over the past 24 hours and these Kountry Wayne streets, y'all. What's been going on? Well, we got to talk about it because it's been crazy. Right now, I want to get into this skit where Charles thought he was putting it down, y'all. And put in the comments, how many times, ladies, have you tried to not bruise your man's ego? And you have been suffering in silence for a long time, not satisfied. This hit 1 million views. It's all over social media this scene. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And brothers, if you visiting, come on, this your good sis. Come on in. Come on in. This is not to insult you in any way, but would you or would you not want to be told the truth if your woman wasn't satisfied? Would you be hurt if you think you're doing something, you're getting all acrobatic, maybe y'all getting a little crazy, and she was getting more of a cramp than she was an orgasm? Would you want to be told the truth? Because the bottom thing is that you two please each other and satisfy one another and not just go around not satisfied or fulfilled, because that's when one or the other will wind up stepping out. So, it's good to communicate and not assume, because you may have been with women in the past and they wasn't honest with you. And you think you're doing something and you go to the next woman, and they just all just lying. And I think that's a problem, because sometimes we don't know each other's body and we don't know what to do. We've been doing what we thought was working from the one before. Maybe you dealt with somebody that was inexperienced and they don't know better outside of you. But then you're going to get a woman who were experienced and you ain't hitting on much of nothing. Literally not hitting nothing. So let's get it here.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. How you feel, baby? That's what you've been missing, right? It's been a long time. Hey, so you ain't got to go to the gym today. You don't need to run. I know you got all the exercise you need right there, baby. How you feel? You good?
I've been better.
You've been better.
Yeah, I gotta go to work today, and I was really looking forward to, just getting some relief before work.
Wait a minute, that wasn't you. You didn't get there.
No.
Charles,
What you saying? What you saying?
I'm saying I am not satisfied, and I haven't been in a long time.
and the funny part about it is, Tasha looked like her hair, she looked wore out. And you think that she was thoroughly satisfied. They tore that room up from the way that Tasha looking. To come out looking absolutely exhausted, but you didn't get anything out of the experience, is wild to me. I'm just glad she told him the truth and not him go around thinking that he's satisfying her. Ladies, we gotta start being honest, because we are suffering. Or men, you don't want your woman, you thinking you did something with her, and then when you leave, she breaking out a toy. That's not cool. But yeah, that was funny because Natasha looked like she was going through the mail.
You're not satisfied. When did? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. When did it? Since when? You mean to tell me ever since? I mean, since Salt Lake?
No, Salt Lake was a time, but that was our first time, and we were drunk. But now that we're in a relationship, we're gonna have to have a conversation about what we need. to satisfy each other. And lately, I've just not been satisfied.
I don't satisfy you.
I don't know another way to say it. No.
I don't get it. I mean, I've been with plenty of women and no one has complained.
You always talking about the plenty women.
Up to now. I mean,
Have they ever had a conversation with you? Have they ever talked to you?
They were lying to him.
Seemed. See, that's the word that I heard. They seemed to be satisfied.
So you mean to tell me that when your legs are shaking, when that's not, you're not.
That was Charlie horse. And that's because you were taking so long. I got a cramp in my leg. Okay. So I try to stay in position. I try to open up my pelvis because I'm trying to make sure that.
That takes a lot to tell a man. Not, have him receive it without being so hurt or insulted. But it's harder to tell if a woman really is pleased, because we can fake it very well. Have you think you doing something and you doing nothing. Then men can't really fake that. We gonna know you orgasm. You can't. No, we could be great actors. So yeah, learn if it's real or not. Sis said it was a Charlie horse. Lord have mercy.
I'm just getting the feel that I need so that I can have an orgasm too. You as a matter of fact, I want to have several of them, Charles. Okay?
That can happen?
Yes. Women can have multiple orgasms.
Yeah, I knew that. That's happened before. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
So, listen, just as adults, we're going to have conversations that don't necessarily bruise your ego. I know this is not something that you probably expected, but there's some things I want to show you.
Charles face.
And I think that maybe
2 years. 2 years.
Together 2 years?
You ain't been satisfied in 2 years.
Oh my God.
not
2 years of dissatisfaction. That's why Kendrick is blowing her back out. She is thoroughly pleased with old Kendrick. Kendrick is putting it down. But she said they're going to have a conversation. That's why I don't know at this point why she's continuing with Charles. Number one, you haven't been satisfied in 2 years with this man sexually. You've been faking it since y'all was wild and drunk in Utah. And now you want to sit up here and this man more than likely stole your coin. Why are we here? Why do it even matter? Because you shouldn't even be with him. What do y'all think? Put in the comments. Have you been in this situation being dissatisfied sexually? Brothers, would you be insulted if your woman told you she wasn't pleasing you? Would you discuss how you can please her? Because that's how we get it right. And a lot of times there's no communication. And that's the heart of your relationship. So share. I have faked it many a times. I'm just saying. But then many times I was also pleased. So, just gotta find the right fit. Literally. Until next time, family. Peace.